first love. She lived upstairs from us. We started exposing ourselves to each other at 10. We got caught on the roof one day by my mother, who washed my mouth out with soap. I never got the connection. Here's Emily, my first steady. Until she moved off the block at 11, I never laid a hand on her. Mildred, I think this one's name was. She followed me around in school. The fellas kidded me about her. I warned her if she didn't stop, I'd beat her up. She picked up her skirt, dropped her drawers, and shoved her ass at me. So I got my first sight of ass at 12. Marcia, 13 and a half or thereabouts. I kissed her one night at a spin the bottle party. This one's Rosalie. Rosalie looked just like Elizabeth Taylor in National Velvet. I had a crush on Rosalie from 14 to 15, and I never went near her. In those days, we had illusions. Here's Charlotte. Not much on looks, but great tits for 15. That's Lenny Hartman's sister. My first French kiss, 16 years old. Here's Gloria, the best-built girl of the Vanderchilds. I took her to the Bronx Zoo once, and on the bus copped a cheap feel. Here's Gwen. I went with her for a year trying to get her to put out, but she thought I was too nice and was saving me for marriage. Every guy at a Vander must have gotten into her pants except me. Here's my first, no, that one was a mistake. Here's Eileen, my very first fuck. She was a modern dancer at Swarthmore. Great body on her, but a waist, frigid. Here's Nancy, a sweet kid. She went into biology, very frigid. Here's Bobby, my wife, the fastest tits in the West, and king of the Ballbusters. She conned me into marrying her, and now she's killing me with alimony. Don't know how this one got in here. This is my little girl, Wendy. Princess, I call her. She a dreamboat? Here's a real cunt. I forget her name, a Nazi. I banged her in Berlin. Here's something I went with for a couple of months. First time I banged her was on a yacht race to Nassau. This slob I went with for a year until I got so sick of her ball busting I couldn't get it up anymore. I can't remember her name. This was my Jap in the sack. I heard that Oriental girls were different. Not in America, they're not. Here's a 16-year-old I gave $20 to one night in the village when I was drunk. Maybe you know her, Jennifer. She gave me a dose.
That's all, folks. What are you crying for? It's not a Lassie movie.